it's such a remarkable time for us to all come together to celebrate the 100th birthday of Mrs. Rosa Parks. As we know her not only as pretty much the mother of the civil rights movement, but we also know Mrs. Parks as an individual who cared about the welfare of future generations. Even following the years of the civil rights movement, she organized an organization under the Raymond and Rosa Parks Institute in Detroit, Michigan, which included a program called Pathways to Freedom, which took hundreds of young people, many of that came out of SCLC, to locations around the country, not only just in the Deep South, but also further north to see the sites of the Underground Railroad locations. What we need to really remember about Mrs. Parks in this day and age is that she showed that one individual, an ordinary individual, can make a difference. And not only just that, she showed that women in our country have a lot of power. Because of Mrs. Parks to stand on the bus, it forced the men of the community of Montgomery to stand up, and for example, which propelled the leadership of Dr. King to advance the cause of desegregating city buses in Montgomery. And of course, because of that bus boycott, sprung SCLC and what we know as the modern day civil rights movement. And I would just hope that as future generations not only look at this particular video and remember this particular celebration, and especially as we prepare to unveil a stamp, a nationwide stamp in her honor, that we continue to look within ourselves to see that we as individuals can make strong change and we can make a difference in our nation as it comes to eradicating racism, poverty, and violence. It only takes one to bring the masses together, and Mrs. Parks showed us that, and I think we should all be blessed that she graced most of our lives for those of us that had an opportunity to experience her wisdom and to experience her guidance. And as we sit here for this 100th birthday commemoration, let us just leave here with a charge, really a charge to keep in order for us to go out into our own various communities and to help eradicate a lot of the issues that she fought for. Remember, when she was sitting on that bus on that fateful day on December 1st of 1955, she said her mind took her back to a few months prior when Emmett Till was found murdered in Money, Mississippi. And because of the fact that if they can brutally murder a 14-year-old child when it comes to racism, then somebody and someone must speak out. And she pretty much challenged us. She didn't challenge just the individuals in Montgomery in 1955, but she challenged those of us in 2013 to really open our eyes and to really prepare for the days coming ahead. So we say happy birthday to Mrs. Parks. We thank you for your legacy, and we thank you for your lifelong commitment of service. And we just hope that we will continue to make you proud as devotees of your legacy in order to continue fulfilling the mission of the civil rights movement and eliminating social and economic injustice in our country. Happy birthday, Mrs. Parks.